But another really cool feature of the log here, all of the colors very mellow, very low tone, again, to kind of give that winter ambiance and everything. But our boulders here, our front desk boulders, there's marble on top of these. So you look, see, it's kind of like tracks of the first run of the day. These were mined at a stone yard in Michigan, and our designer, again, she wanted it to be very specific as to what this looked like and what it resembled, that again being those first tracks. You can see it even better on the marble seating over here. That fresh run, fresh powder, beginning of the day, kind of mimicking those first tracks, which is pretty neat. But is the same wood that the first skis ever were made out of. So this is a really unique piece. One of a kind. All of the artwork that you see here is either Breckenridge or Denver locals for the most part, besides a few pieces. But again, this is a one of a kind piece. This is by David Shingler. He is a Denver native, but this is a mountain range that you can drive up to in the summer. You can hike it. It exists, again, a little bit south of here, southwest. So that was kind of his inspiration here, just to bring the beauty of the Rocky Mountains that is evident everywhere in the state, all to Breckenridge, which is really neat. All of our carpeting, it's mostly blue. It's got that kind of flow, kind of like a river does. There's a lot of different kind of like side tables, coffee tables that resemble stumps, kind of like you see in the river. They're also made out of really beautiful and gorgeous marble, because Breckenridge is historic for being a mining town, whether that be coal, gold, and then we are known for marble back in the day. We're gonna continue winter as we go down towards our conference rooms down the hall, but I'll take you through the rest of the seasons before we do that. In here, really unique layout and setup. The structure and the layout of the furniture was really specific in particular, because our designer wanted this to feel as though you're having a picnic on the bank of the river. This doesn't have to do with the season of winter. This is kind of just a one-off, but we have the fireplace over here, kind of like a campfire on the side of the river. We have all of our little stump side tables. The coloring is like stones that you would see in the river. A lot of blue little ottomans next to it. Again, the carpeting kind of alludes to the flow and the color of the stone here. Again, just to kind of pay homage to the mining town that Breckenridge used to be. It was an extremely popular mining town in the U.S. So we kind of bring all of that history into here. Stepping into the fall season here. So the first thing I want to mention is we have our vinyl wall over here, which is supposed to mirror that of what falls look like here in Colorado. Breckenridge and Colorado as a whole, really beautiful fall colors. I was blown away when I moved here and experienced a fall season. It's extremely short, so the fall season that we have displayed in the hotel is a smaller space. So that's what the vinyl wall here is displaying. Fun fact, whenever we were moving all of the room items up to the room, because we all were here when construction was happening, so we were like getting rooms ready and like getting beds assembled and things like that, moving stuff up to the room. I was putting boxes along the vinyl wall here, and our designer came up to me and he was like, please don't put anything
on the wall. Yeah.
But if you notice the lights and the fixtures here, it's a really, really subtle brightness. This is supposed to allude to a lot of the cloudiness and rainfall that we get. So it's a really subtle light. The chandelier and the lighting really resembles that of clouds. Again, what we see in the fall season here in Colorado. Again, the coloring, like all of the natural wood, the leather, different colors just gives that of fall. Least amount of things allude to spring, and the least amount of design, just because of that season being so short. Big thing about spring here ranges from like the end of April to mid-May. We get a ton of rainfall during that time of year. ton of rainfall. So you'll notice in the granite here, same stone yard from Michigan, hand selected again from our designer, but you'll notice little shimmery specks in this granite. That's supposed to give that illusion of the rainfall that we get. Yeah, so it's all throughout here, and then when we even walk down towards our ski valley, we're not going to walk all the way down there, but just I'm going to show you guys some features here. In our little landing pads on the stairs, you can still see that shimmer and that glimmer to allude to that rainfall that we get. This is a rainfall chandelier. Pretty much speaks for itself. Again, all of the rain that we get in the spring, they wanted to use that and embody that in the chandelier there. You'll see some shimmer in the artwork here. So this piece again is a one-of-a-kind piece, only of its kind. This was actually created and painted by our designer. So, a few things about the summer season here. You'll see a lot of green because our summers are incredibly green. Really, really green. The aspen trees, the pines, everything. You'll see green tiling here. You'll see green walls right here all throughout the restaurant. And we have kept these open because there are no shades on it because in the morning the sun rises and we get a ton of sunlight in here. So that's supposed to, again, give the illusion of that summertime that we have in the state. And again, just throughout here you'll see a lot of allusions to the Rocky Mountains, a lot of grays, a lot of natural colors, because that pop of green in the summer is just really unique, and our designers really wanted that to be highlighted in this space. Also a ton of wood, just because there is a lot of logging that we do in the state as well.